Hello and welcome to the Super Professor Podcast. You're listening to Clemons Kunkel, aka Super Professor. And today we want to talk about the White House has now become an outhouse where Donald Trump takes a dump daily. Now, here's a question. Why does a stable genius not show or prove he's a genius? Why can't we see his report cards in school, in college? What is he afraid of? He's not a genius because he's never once proven he's a genius. He says he's a genius and people buy what the man sells. That's a con artist. Donald J. Trump is a con artist. Here's another one. I know he's a stable genius. That's not a genius. He's in superior condition. Better than any president ever. Put a mirror in front of that balloon boy. He can barely walk. He's chunky dunky. He's Humpty Dumpty, about ready to have a great fall. He wants to build a wall. Ay, ay, ay. Just think about this. He says he's a genius, never proved it. He says he's a billionaire, never proved it. But he has filed bankruptcy 7 times. Now, why am I going after Donald J. Trump? Well, that's easy. He's destroying my country. Let me help you out. I follow Donald J. Trump on Twitter. You know what that monkey called me? Donald J. Trump on his Twitter feed called me a stupid fool fuck up. Understand what that monkey said. He called me a stupid fool fuck up for voting for Hillary. Now, see, he thinks only his people follow him. No, he's supposed to be a president. He's a fake president, but he's supposed to be a president. Now, is that prejudicial, calling me a stupid fool fuck up because I voted for someone? That would be the same as me calling everyone that voted for Trump a stupid fool fuck up. Now, here's the best part. Trump said, oh, you attack Trump. He can go 10 times stronger. How can he go 10 times stronger? He's a balloon boy. I'm not a balloon boy. He's a balloon boy. I can go 100 times stronger because that boy, that little baby, can't even compete with me. He's a balloon. You want to see what I can do? Hey, Donnie, balloon boy, check me out. I only break concrete block with my bare hands, you little Humpty Dumpty. Donald Trump has 0 physical condition. And here's the best part. He says he weighs 39 pounds. He's a balloon. He probably weighs 339 pounds. Here, why does this person, I'm never going to call him a president because he's a fake president. Why does this person get to lie 24/7? He's in stable condition. He's a genius. Superior condition. And someone explain this to me. This guy doesn't know anything. He doesn't understand man-made climate change is going to get us killed. Now, remember what Donald Trump said? He said that he is smarter than the generals. Generals. They risk their lives, and several people die because never even make it to general. He insults prisoners of war. John McCain was a Republican, and Trump insulted him all the time, even after the man was dead. Donald J. Trump insulted a prisoner of war by raising the flag, when it should have stayed at half-mast for respect. But no, Trumpy had it lowered, and then the Republicans goes, no, you got to raise it back up. You got to raise it. So they had to raise it back up. Now just think about that. This thing picks on a prisoner of war, a man that was tortured for 5 years. He was tortured. No one should ever pick on anyone that has ever been tortured. They already been through hell. Leave them alone. But not Trump. He just wants to I can pick on you. I never win. I'm a fake baby bone spur, but I'm tough. I'm smarter than the generals. Trump's not smarter than the general. He's dumber than a rock. And that's terrible. How about Trump saying he won't have time to golf? Go by what he said. He will never have time to golf, but Obama golfed too much. Obama never went to Obama's golf course because he didn't own any, but Trumpy Dumpy gets to go to every golf course he owns, and we pay him for golfing at his golf course that he stays at, and he gets to golf all the time. And we have to pay him for being protected. He don't go to someone else's golf course and go, oh no, can't let someone else have money because Trump needs the money. How about when Trump said he wants to nuke the hurricane? Now this child, this baby has no knowledge. Think about what he says. And he's supposed to be in the most powerful position in the world. And he wants to nuke a hurricane. Think about if he passed that order. Put a nuclear warhead that gives off heat. Just think about this logically. He's going to nuke a hurricane that needs heat to fuel it. Just think about that in the logical sense. And then go further. When he nukes the hurricane, you throw radiation miles up in the air, and now you spread it all across the world. Nuclear radiation blown around by the hurricane. Spread it everywhere. The radiation only stays around for a few million years. Sure, that's a smart thing to do from a stable genius. Let's go further. Trump has filed bankruptcy 7 times. Now think about that. But here's a better one. Before he became in office, Trump University had to close before he became president. Now think about this. Before the man became president, Trump University had to close its door because it wasn't a university, and he had to pay back $25 million to the students. I wonder, did he ever finish paying people? Probably not. Now Donald J. Trump is individual one. Michael Cohen went to jail for 3 years doing what Trump told him to do. And Trump's on a videotape that Michael Cohen videotaped Trump telling him what to do with the money. Trump paid Stormy Daniels $135,000 to stay quiet before the election. And then $150,000 to Karen McDougal. Trump has slept around on all his wives. Why is Melania still with this man? He's not a man. He's a scum of the earth. He's not a president. He's a disgrace to the human race. Sleeps around with his wife, and religious people know he does it. Think about that. Whatever religion that likes Trump, just ask them what they think about that man sleeping around with his wives and paying porn stars. Right after Melania had her son, Trump was sleeping with Stormy Daniels. Karen McDougal. Now, just think about that. For 10 months. He gave those 2 women money to stay quiet while he was running for office. How many other women are out there? Well, definitely something else is going to turn up. How about Trump not understanding man-made climate change, which is going to get us killed? And Republicans don't care. All they care about is money. Trump has removed EPA. He put EPA deniers in. Environmental protection is for us. Just think about that. Environmental protection was for us. Richard Nixon came up with the EPA to protect us. Environmental protection for us. Because industries don't really care about us. They pollute. So the EPA was put into place to stop them from polluting. But Trump has removed all of what Obama did for regulations. Oh, look how much Trump has helped the millionaires and billionaires get richer. By removing restrictions on them to keep them from polluting the water, from drilling, from destroying our planet more. Yes, we need the corporations, but we don't need our country destroyed. We need to live here. 197 countries know that we have a problem, the Paris climate change, except for Trump. There's only one idiot that pulled out, and that was Donald J. Trump. 197 countries know we have a problem, but not the baby in office. Why is the baby running this country? Why do children think this baby is intelligent? Adult babies. These are adult babies that love Trump. Why do they love Trump? Well, he sleeps around on his wives, so it's a manly thing to do because, I'm a man, I can sleep around on my women because I'm a tough guy. Look how good I am. I sleep around. I'm a religious man. Trump's not religious. He sleeps around. How is that religious? 197 countries know we have a problem except for this child. Now here's another horrible thing. Children are dying in schools from gun violence. But they won't pass gun legislation because NRA gives Trump money. Why is it always about money with Trump? He owes millions of dollars to people when he filed bankruptcy over and over again. Never paid people. He owes millions in New York. I'm from New Jersey. I know about Trump. He's horrible. Now here's a funny thing. The NRA doesn't want to pass gun laws because they'll lose selling guns. They don't care about the children dying in schools. How come Republicans don't care about children dying in schools? Oh, shoot. They don't go to those schools. They go to private schools. They're homeschooled, like Betsy DeVos. Trump put Betsy DeVos in control of the education center. She has zero knowledge, but he put her in control of education. She has money, but she has no knowledge. Money is not knowledge, but for some reason, these rich people think they're intelligent. They steal from people. They rob from people. And it's okay. Stealing and robbing makes you a stable genius. Cheating on your wives makes you a stable genius. Cheating on your taxes makes you a stable genius. To think about what Republicans value. Oh, no, think about this. Republicans do gerrymandering. They cheat to win the election. And it's okay. They do voter suppression. And that's okay. They cheat. And that's okay. The popular vote doesn't win. Now think about that. Your vote really doesn't count not unless you get enough people to overthrow the gerrymandering. The Democrats overtook the House. We didn't take the Senate. Now, I got to help you out. I voted Democrat and I voted Republican. I have voted Democrat and I have voted Republican. And I'm 62 this year. Do the math. Yeah, I'm not a balloon boy. Yeah, no, that ain't me. You want to threaten me? Oh, please do. Let's do it face on. Don't come at me with a knife, a gun, a rope, a car. You know, the KKK, the alt-right, the neo-Nazis, the white nationalists. KKK uses a rope and kill a man. Oh, there's 30 of you. You're tough. Oh, how about the white nationalists throw acid on a woman's face for wearing a scarf? How about a neo-Nazi drove a car in and killed Heather Heyer and Trumpy Dumpy said, "Ooh, there's violence on both sides." No, he lied again. There's only murdering going on Trumper's side, the Republican side. Murdering people is what they get to do. Why do they get to do this? I am a pissed off white man. You don't have the right to harm people. You people are sick. And I'm going to do everything, every day, every hour, till we remove every one of you. And don't think when I go out I am not talking to a Trumper. I run into you all the time. I'm not the person you want to run into. You don't scare me, I scare you. I'm only an old fart. Look me up. See what a man can do. Not a fake baby bone spur balloon boy that sells his Trumpy bear made in China. Donald J. Trump, his ties, his Trumpy bear, Trumpy bear. Think of in his hand. You got a Trumpy bear that you saw. They marketed a motorcycle guy riding around. Was it a Harley riding around? A big heavy-set balloon boy riding around on a bike. You might as well put that child on a tricycle. You're marketing a Trumpy bear. A bear for children that are adults. You don't give a teddy bear to an adult. You give it to a child. Trumpers are children that never grew up. This is embarrassing. I'm getting tired of talking to the children. How about Trump trying to fire Robert Mueller? Mueller is a Republican, but Trump goes, "Oh, no. Deep state, Mueller is a Democrat." Do you understand? Mueller is military and has protected this country, and he has over and over again proven himself. That's the reason Democrats and Republicans both like him. That's the reason Trump couldn't get him fired. Think about it. Trump could not fire Mueller. And he tried several times. It's in the Mueller report. Who out there, Republican, has read the Mueller report? I got it in my house. I tweet it. It's only 448 friggin' pages with over 1,000 redactions. Think about that. And on the page right at the beginning, it said Putin messed with our election to help Trump win. And Trump said, "Oh, no, Putin didn't do that. Putin didn't. No, they're wrong. Think about that. Trump gets to cheat and lie 24/7. There was over 100 contacts with the Russians. And Trump said, "No, I don't know Putin. I don't know Putin. No, I don't know him. But he's very strong and powerful." That's what Trump said about Putin. Very strong and powerful. Wait a minute, how do you know that? You don't know him. Oh, that's right, you do know him because you had your beauty pageant in Russia. Putin's only been in power for 17 friggin' years. Just got reelected for a 6th term now. It was 4, and then he switched to a 6. Oh, Trump Moscow. Trump was trying to get a tower bill. Oh, just in case he loses the election, he gets to get his building built in Moscow. Trump lied to us straight face over and over and over. And all he does is lie. He lies 24/7. You know why? Because he's never not stopped lying. He's lied his entire life. If you watch any old videos of Trump, lies. He's nothing but a piece of garbage. How about Kellyanne Conway trying to convince us that we don't know what we're talking about? And she goes, alternative facts. Not facts. She wants us to go with alternative facts, not the facts. And she could barely spit it out. Think about that. She wants us to go with alternative facts, not facts. How about Trumpy Dumpy? Fake news, not news. No, fake news. Don't listen to the news. They're fake news. No. Fake news. Don't go with the fake news, not the news. Now think about that. Where did Trump learn that? Booty Putin did that. Booty Putin did that when he got in power. And he's still doing it. And he taught Trump. Trump will say one thing, and 5 minutes later he'll contradict himself. How about Trump having an envelope from Kim Jong-un? Oh, I got a letter from Kim Jong-un. It's a very nice letter. He said, right here, he's on film. It's a very nice letter. Very, very nice. And then the reporter goes, well, what does the letter say? Well, I don't know. I haven't read it yet. Well, how do you know it's a nice letter? Very nice letter. Haven't read it. Just got a letter. Oh. And how about Trump at his rallies? Oh, Kim Jong-un and I fell in love. What? With a murderer? Who does Trump love? A neo-Nazi? KKK. Oh, KKK because Trump's father was KK. Was arrested for being a KKK member. Oh, okay. So Trump gets to take a dump in that White House constantly, and we get to listen to the shit. Now think about that. He dumps on us 24/7, lies. How about this one recently? Donald Trump said he never heard of a Category 5 hurricane, but he's been in power when there's been 4 of them. And he's been on audio and video saying, it's a Category 5 hurricane, Category 5 hurricane, and this child can't remember that it was a Category 5 hurricane. And he's not listening to his people saying, you should say this. How about him saying, with saying that the hurricane's not coming, it's going to hit Alabama. No, the hurricane was going to hit Alabama. And then the weather people said, no, 20 minutes later said on Twitter, Trump said on Twitter, oh, it's going to hit Alabama. And then later on, the weather people said, no, it's not going to hit Alabama. They're okay, they're safe, blah, blah, blah. And then Trump says, oh, it's fake news. Don't listen to the fake news. And then Trump shows a weather graph of the hurricane coming, and then he took a Sharpie and drew it into Alabama because that's not their map. He took a Sharpie. He gets to lie, and then he backs up his lies. He dumps on us with garbage 24/7. Why? Why are the Republicans not removing him? Because they only care about money. They got their tax cut where these little sick things got richer. There used to be decent Republicans. They're not there anymore. Trump, you got Republicans resigning because they know they're not going to be reelected. You got people resigning all the time around Trump. You got people going to prison all the time around Trump. You got Flynn, Papadopoulos. Damn, there's so many people, you lose track. How about Trump's Moscow wanting to get the building in Moscow? He was going to give Putin a $50 million apartment, the top one, as a gift. You understand that? Trump was going to pay off Putin as a gift for letting him build in Trump Moscow. So here's how stupid that little fake baby bone spur is. Putin don't want Trump's name up. Trump thinks Putin wants his name up there. That's the reason Trump can't get a building built. Because Trump's going to put his name up there. And Putin don't want Trump's name up there. Putin wants his name up there. Trump can't pay Putin enough to get that done. Trump's name is being taken down building after building after building after building. It's been bad doo-doo. Bad doo-doo. How about Trump's conspiracy theories that he just keep making garbage of? How about Obama wasn't born here? You never heard Republicans repeating what Trump said. Fox News would say it. but not the Republicans. If there was, one Republican was saying it? Obama would have never got a second term if it was true. And then Trump had to say, one time he said, okay, he was born here. Now think about the jealousy that's in Trump. Here's a black man that made it to presidency before Trump. And Trump is trying to follow in Obama's footsteps by stepping all over his feet and getting rid of Obama. But it's not working. Because Obama was a decent human being. Trump's a piece of garbage. How about the Space Force that little Humpty Dumpty wanted to put up? Oh, we're going to put up a Space Force. Here's the problem with children. You can't put Space Force up. Because it's international and they have an agreement that you won't put weapons in space. But the Space Force was so cool. They're going to have a Space Force. How about Trumpy Dumpy putting children, innocent children, in dog cages? And 5 of them had died. Donald J. Trump blamed Obama. And that is a lie. It's not Obama doing it. It's Trumpy Dumpy doing it. Trump is the sickness putting children in dog cages. Because if Obama ever did that, it would have been all over the news. Obama never did what Trump did. Trump is sickness. Trump kidnapped 2,600 children from their parents that loved them. And then sent the parents away and kept the children. Think about that. That is kidnapping. And this piece of garbage is sick and still in power. And Republicans have not removed him. They should have removed him then. But they don't care about a child. They only care about money. How about this one? Just recently, Trump said he's the chosen one. He looked up to God. Looked up to the heavens, I'm the chosen one. And then looked down, talking to reporters. This little child thinks he's the chosen one that doesn't know anything. And how about Trump saying when he was elected, God stopped the rain for him. Aw, isn't that nice? God helped stop the rain so Trump could talk. Oh, that's so sweet. But God didn't save the dying children in the dog cages. God didn't help any child starving around the world. God didn't stop the hurricanes from killing people in Puerto Rico. No, God saved Trump from rain. How about Trump holding an umbrella, getting into Air Force One and just leaves the umbrella outside because he's not smart enough to close it? How about that? You guys see that? We have a child, a spoiled, rotten brat in office. How about 80,000 people not being paid for 4 weeks? Did you forget about that? 80,000 people, government workers, and they have to show up for work 4 friggin' weeks. And Trump says, oh, I can keep doing this. I go, yeah, he can, because he steals from people. You know what I want? 80,000 people not being paid for 4 weeks. Where'd that interest money go? I bet I know where. It probably went in Trumpy's pocket. Somebody should check in on that because Trump's a crook. How about the tariffs he's putting on China? But he gets his ties made in China. Gets his Trumpy bear made in China. Ivanka's got her clothing line and stuff in China. Oh, that's okay. How about Trump is 100% racist? He's as racist as racist gets. How about Trump is 100% a liar? 24/7. He's a con man. How about Trump saying, oh, on a hot mic, I can grab a woman by the P word? Now, I understand that, right? He was on a hot mic saying that, and then he said, oh, it's locker room talk. And women and Trumpers say, oh, yeah, it's locker room talk. All men talk like that. You get to just listen to Trump, and it's godlike. What he says is godlike. All men do that. No, they don't. Only sick people talk like Trump. Most guys are afraid to ask a girl out. Trump's sick. Gets to say stuff and we get stuck with the garbage. It's not locker room talk. Trump put us men in the garbage category. No, Trump is garbage. Trump insults women 24/7. You get to watch him on TV insulting women, insulting immigrants, insulting handicapped reporter. Trump makes fun of him. Oh no, Trump didn't say that. Trump, when he was talking to the police people, when you put those criminals in the car, smack their head, smack them when you put them in the car. And then the police people said, no, we don't promote violence. Violence has went up exponentially because of Trump. Trump gets to say something, then people are shot, murdered, and killed. How about when Trump said, I can shoot someone on Fifth Avenue and not lose any votes? So guess what happened? A Trumper dumper went out and shot someone at the voting booth and injured 3 others. So through intimidation and scaring people, how about Trump's motorcycle team to go out and keep track of the voters? Scare tactic, intimidation. I'm sick of these sick mofos. They're garbage. They attack women and children. They're not decent. How about Trump picking on our allies? How about him having nicknames for everybody except for Vladimir Putin? Trump loves Vladimir Putin that murders people and kills people and is a dictator. Vladimir Putin's destroying a country. Trump is destroying our country. Vladimir Putin's destroying his country. He's got problems over there. People are rebellion. But he murders you. Trump gets his white people, his stupid white people, they're not white, they're stupid people, to do what he wants. He has the KKK, the alt-right, the neo-Nazis, and the white nationalists. Those people are not white. They're stupid, sick people. They're bullies. They're criminals. There's nothing decent about them. They're cowards. Trump's people are the weakest people on the planet. Trump is a weak person. He picks on immigrants. I mean, it's ridiculous what this piece of garbage does. The KK newspaper loved Trump. Fox News loved Trump, except for Shepard Smith. Shepard Smith is the only one on Fox that tells the truth. And then Fox people don't listen to Shepard Smith like, okay, no, we don't listen to him. He's against Trump. But a neo-Nazi can kill Heather Heyer and they're not against Trump for saying, violence on both sides. Don't think about that. How about Trump trying to get Vladimir Putin back in the G7 summit? Vladimir Putin, he hasn't done anything to deserve going back in. But you know what Trump wants to do? This is new. Trump wants to have him at his resorts. The next summit he wants to have at his place, at Trump, one of the golf courses. Now think about that. Trump wants to make more money off of us. He's not making enough money yet. He only made $50 million at Mar-a-Lago when he raised his golf course fee from $100,000 to $200,000. 500 people go there. Trump made $50 million 1 year, and then $50 million. He's made $100 million being in office, not counting all the other stuff that he's done stealing from us. Paul Manafort was not working for free. None of the Trumpers are working for free. They're marketing their clothing line, their stores. Trump markets his golf course, his everything he does. And he markets people like Fox News, everything. He's marketing for people that they support him and give him money. Donald Trump promotes violence at his talks. Why is this allowed? It's insane that this sickness is going on in my country and we have this sick person in office. I don't understand it. We have to get out and vote and remove them. They're cheating, so we got to go out in massive. We have got to get rid of these sick people. Republicans have to be removed. They're going to get our children killed. They don't care about it. Us or the children. They don't care about immigrants. Except Trump will put immigrants in his hotels and everything else to work, they'll go to China and get all their stuff made in China. They're not giving business here. Trump, here's simple logic. Why does Trump go to his golf course where he makes more money? Why is he going to somebody else's? Obama never went to one that he owned because he didn't own any. But why is Trump allowed to make more money, more money, more money, more money, more money? How about little Trumpy Dumpity shaking your hand and yanking it back and forth, back and forth? Oh, look how powerful I am. No, Trump is a bully. Trump is a baby bully. He's not decent in any way, shape, or form. Here's a good question. Does Donald J. Trump have a dual citizenship with Russia? Because I think he does. It's insane what we have going on in this country. So everybody, you get out. You tell people, don't let these sick mofos threaten you. You be ready to rumble with them. Don't back down from these bullies. But be ready to rumble. Make sure you can rumble. When I go out, I'm ready to rumble. None of them want to rumble with me. So, hey, Trumper Dumpers, you want to rumble with me? Why don't we rumble? Get on Fox News, say you want to rumble with Clemons, Leon, Kunkel. We'll have 10 I've said this over and over. I'll do 10 contests. You get to pick 10. I get to pick 10. The first one I'll pick is MMA fighting. You and I get in the ring. But that's the last contest. Second contest, I'll play you in a game of chess. Let's see if your brain works, because I know Trump's brain don't work. Third one. So I'm going to tell you, we got MMA fighting, game of chess. Third one, what should it be? Well, let's see. Oh, how about this? If you can't break concrete block, you can't get in the ring with me. That's right, I can break concrete block with my bare hand. I break beer bottle, wine bottle, and concrete block on my YouTube video. Ooh, who am I? I'm Clemons Kunkel. CLEMONSKUNKEL. On YouTube. I go by my real name. I'm not a fake person like all the Trumpers out there. So, if there's a Trumper out there that wants to rumble with me, get on Fox News. Tell them you have 10 things. Pick up 10. I just gave you 3 of mine. 10 things that you can do, I'll give you 10. Let's see who's the best. MMA fighting's the last. All right? Give me your best. But if you can't break concrete block, you can't get in the ring with me. Watch my YouTube video and say, oh, okay, yeah, maybe I shouldn't get in the ring. But I tell you what. You know what? You think it's okay to pick on children. Get in the damn ring with me. Get in the ring. Don't be afraid of me. I'm only a pissed off white man that's old and ancient. Trust me, believe me, you got this. Believe me, you can take me out. Trust me on this one. I can't do nothing. So anyway, this is Clemons Kunkel, and I hope I hear from you guys. And check out my book, Keys to Unlocking the Universe, on Amazon. Check out my children's book, Mystical Truth Tales. I got podcasts, CDs out. I got a self-help book, Dream Your Dream. So I hope you guys check me out and share. Please share. And let's show these Trumpers who we are. We're not these sick people. All right. You guys have a good one and take care.